Hey, good to see you again. Adios.
That was sure a lot of excitement in Baker, wasn't it? I'm glad it's over, though. With everything cleared up, traffic's been higher than ever. Just don't go off into the Hollow Hills. The critters there are pretty tough. If you keep going west, you'll hit Fort Weston. After that, Baker. If you want to go to the hub, you'll need proof of citizenship, though, and it takes forever to get that verified. Any other questions? I don't know how I feel about all that big city money coming our way, but he might not be so bad. Well, the two big shots around here are Hightower and Stanton. You could get employment with them easy. Alternatively, there's always the merchants at the Hawaiian King, but I don't really trust them. I don't know. I don't even really know who it is. Town Hall's locked down, though. Frick Stanton, Brahmin Baron. He basically owns Baker. Lots of money being washed around there. He's got some court cases against him right now, but it isn't the first time. And he'll probably duck these too. Leland Hightower, CEO of the Water Merchants. Not just a big shot, the big shot. More powerful than some senators. He set up a winter home in Baker several years ago. By all accounts, a good employer. Any other questions? Have a safe trip.
Your friend makes me want to call my grandma.
Oh, don't you worry about me, dearie. Your grandma knows how to stay quiet. See that lone star from 1,000 miles away. I'll be back home, so I ventured far astray. When I see that beacon shining for me all alone, it calls me back to send her home. No. Why?
Got business here? My name is Stubbs, and I'm the agricultural manager for Hacienda Stanton. Frick Stanton, I've been working with him for, going on 20 years now. Stanton's not for everyone. He demands perfection, and he's pretty abrasive to talk to. I've never had a problem with him, though. He lets me set my own quotas, and I've met and surpassed them every quarter. Worked for a different baron back in the hub, name of Jemima Hartley. I was an agricultural manager then, too. Got laid off in the '60 recession for not meeting her quotas in a bad harvest year. Signed on with him back when he first started buying land in Baker. Been with him ever since. Most of them are farmers from Maxon. A lot of their farms got burned in the war with the Brotherhood, and they work for dirt cheap. No more so than any of the other barons. Most of them get around the labor laws by hiring immigrants from Oregon under the table. We at least hire Californians down on their luck. We don't even need to do this. Stanton only operates these local farms because it helps offset the operating cost of his villa. Not really taking on any new farmers right now. You could talk to my boss. He might have work for you. See you later.
Now, dearie, there's no need to repeat yourself. Grandma here's just fine. Oh, I'm so glad, Peanut. Leo finds chopping people so much easier. That's much better, isn't it, Leo? That's much better.
Another quiet shift. Let's keep it that way.
You hear about the black chip? I heard it's invite only.
You're a friend of the boss. That means we can be friends too.
Sun's brutal today. Hope you brought water.
I'm so tired.
I warned you!
Get behind Grandma. Leo, try not to chop our friends this time.
Welcome to the world's largest thermometer shop. It's a 30 cap fee to enter the store, and viewing the thermometer is also 50 caps. I saw you out there staring. I'll give you a deal. 100 caps, and you can view it again on the way out. You're new around here, I can tell. You don't know who I am yet. I'll let this one slide. If you buy a thermometer. This thermometer was built hundreds of years ago, almost 100 years before the Great War. It has withstood the test of time, and once it even snapped in half during a storm and had to be rebuilt. Concrete was poured around the base of the thermometer, creating the plaza that still exists to this day. The thermometer is a whopping 134 feet tall to mark the hottest temperature it had recorded at the time. That will be 25 caps, please. Thanks very much. Now, would you like to buy a collectible thermometer? Quite a long time now. Made a lot of money, too. You are in Baker, New California, the home of the world's largest thermometer. Biggest one I've seen, anyways. Let's move on from the small talk and get back to business, shall we? Tickets for the thermometer right here. Come back soon! I warned you!
Grandma's here to help.
War's pushing folks out of the Mojave and into Baker. Someone's got to tell them we're full up.
Hello again. Goodbye, friend.
Some caravans got hit outside town a while ago.
Rumors persist about a super mutant refuge nestled high in the ski lodge to the northwest. If you should find it, do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mutant for taking the bunny slope. In other news, beef prices around the New Vegas Strip have dropped.
Hey there, youngster.
Following an agreement between
Things are pretty good with Myers watching over us. I can give you a little bit of a discount.
Those were our top stories. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from
Pleasure doing business with you. Yeah, bye. Hey there, youngster. You think you have what it takes, kid? Nice try. Let's play another game. What? Afraid to lose? Well, come find me if you want to play again. Yeah, bye.
Want to push my buttons? Oh, you're back. I missed you. Bye now.
Always good to see you. Yep, sure thing. We'll be here if you need us.
Hi there. Oh yeah, here, you can have this stuff. I found it when I was looking around the rest of the ship. I told Mr. Elliot this really funny joke earlier, but he didn't get it. He's weird. Sir, yes sir.
Careful, sweetie.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 been taking some hits. I say kill them all. Yeah? We were, 20 years ago, before you disappeared. I was your friend. We grew up together in Vault 18. We never really talked much as kids, not before the night Colonel Bragg betrayed us and destroyed our home. After that, we traveled for a while before you got sucked into the war between the NCR and the Raiders of San Bernardino. The last I remember seeing you, you were leaving Fort Dagger Point, covered head to toe in blood and ashes. A lot of people died that day. A lot of people. I think something died in you too. You left. We never saw you again. And you don't remember any of it? You were never officially part of the NCR, not from what I heard. General Silverman hired you as a private contractor and blackmailed us into doing his dirty work. This is back before the NCR kicked into overdrive and their military began conquering the Mojave. Back then, Silverman's hands were tied, fighting the last of the Enclave and the Raiders. He needed someone outside the law. I guess he figured a bunch of Vault dwellers was his ticket to do what he wanted without Congress stepping in to stop him. After that, I don't know what happened to you. We've heard rumors. Stories about an unkillable courier. We heard you did some pretty bad things while trying to do good. I guess you'll never know, unless you can remember. A war? The NCR doesn't call it that. They call it a police action. But it was a war, plain and simple. The Raiders of San Bernardino were a major threat, and the NCR's hands were tied in dealing with them by the New Reno mob. The corrupt NCR Congress couldn't fight them, and the mob used the Raiders to raise money from slave labor mining gold and uranium. But that didn't last. When Colonel Bragg of the Enclave destroyed our home, the Raider tribes betrayed them. They used the vertibirds and weapons of the Enclave against the NCR and triggered an unwinnable war. The Enclave had been using Fort Dagger Point to experiment on super mutants, trying to create a perfect guerrilla army. They took your parents. They turned them into breeding stock and used them to create you. You were a mutant. Or from what I'm told, you had a mutant organ inside you that heals your injuries and cleans your blood of radiation. But that's when you came into your own. With Vault 18 destroyed, I guess the stress triggered your body to start reacting. You became unstoppable, like a human tank. You led an army through the fort and killed Bragg and his troops. The NCR changed after that. So did the Raiders. They left California and were forced to join the Legion, which made them unstoppable. They turned on the NCR, and now we're here. I'm Jen Hale. I was a Wasteland Scout, just like you. So was my dad. Yeah, sort of. I settled here after the war. It was a ghost town back then. Some vault dwellers from Vault 11 and a handful of settlers. We had to come here after Hopeville was destroyed, and there was nowhere else to go. No, I'm alone now. My husband died a few years ago fighting the Legion. I never fell in love again. After Vault 18, what was the point? Who'd want to be with me anyway? Everyone in the wasteland has problems. But some nights, I just wake up screaming. I dream of the vault. I remember it collapsing. It killed my mom, my brother and sister, everyone I ever knew. I think of them trapped down there, burning, crying. I can't forgive the world for what it did to me, what it did to us. I never wanted to bring anyone else into this, so I quit trying. Yeah, thanks. But I'm sure you have troubles of your own. We should get you something to eat, and a place to rest. There was a time when that mutant organ inside you would have healed you. Not even a bullet to the head could put you down. Something must have broke when they shot you. Maybe it'll kick in after it has time to cool off from bringing you back from the dead. That's how it worked with Bragg anyway. Yours may be different. Ha! That's a long story. You could write volumes on them. Vault 18 had a program for years where they sent teams into the wasteland to explore. They got into a lot of misadventures, needless to say. Then it was our turn. But we lost the vault before we were fully trained. After Fort Dagger Point, we were scattered. We had a lot of friends. Not all of them made it. Kurtz, Jamie, Eric, Johnny, Kira. None of us are quite the same. Yeah, but let's talk about the here and now. What happened to you? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. But if you want me to help you find them, I'll come with you. If you don't mind the company. Well, you always did need some help in that department. Come on, let's get going. Just like old times.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance.
Ah, it's you again. How may I help? I would be honored to accompany you.
How does one get that blue monster to obey?
It said the Legion's veterans will arrive from Arizona soon. They are a sight to behold. What's going on, man? Yeah, see ya.
Very well. I'll hang back and approach from another angle when the time is right.
Is it time? I'm ready when you are. That's what I do best. Fine by me.
I'd wager that the Army's sending elite units our way, right as we speak. The Ultralux is fancy, but I get the shivers when I see their staff wearing masks.
All right.
No need to get bossy, dear. Grandma can hear you.
Very well.
Sure, no problem. Okay, I'm right behind you. I'll try to stay out of sight. Hey guys, hold on for a second. Okay, I'm right behind you. Hey everyone, let's wait here.
You should have seen Mr. House when he heard what you did to the Omertas. He was as giddy as a schoolboy.
What can I do for you, darling? See you soon.
The recent disturbance at Gamora has been resolved. Do not be afraid to patronize Gamora.
The next step is to add the Boomer's considerable firepower to my growing arsenal, or at the very least, ensure their neutrality. I'd rather you just dealt with the Boomers, but all right. They occupied Nellis Air Force Base a little over 50 years ago. One of my Securitrons got some video of their arrival and then exploded. Odds are they were vault dwellers. That's everything I know about them, really. Only if you come within a mile or so of them. Given their history of extreme isolationism, it's tempting to leave them be. But those howitzers of theirs, You can't let indeterminate variables rattle around in your equations like that. They have to be accounted for one way or another. What else did you want to discuss? Yes, of course. But refraining from those dietary practices is a primary requirement of their contract. They've been good to their word. Put together one hell of a resort hotel, too. From what I hear, I'd want to eat at the Gourmand every night, if I were ambulatory. What else did you want to discuss? Yes, I know. It was detected immediately and deactivated, let's see, 39.735 seconds after you planted it. You thought I wouldn't notice? What else did you want to discuss? One of the followers of the apocalypse, I'm sure. They're curious about me. Good luck planting a surveillance device here in the Lucky 38 without my knowing about it. What else did you want to discuss? What of it? I enjoy them. There's something about a little diorama set inside a glass dome that I find pleasing. If you run across any out in the wastes, turn them in to Jane. She'll compensate you. What else did you want to discuss? New Vegas is more than a city. It's the remedy to mankind's derailment. The city's economy is a blast furnace in which can be forged the steel of a new rail line running straight to a new horizon. What is the NCR? A society of people desperate to experience comfort, ease, luxury. A society of customers. With all that money pouring in, give me 20 years and I'll reignite the high technology development sectors. 50 years and I'll have people in orbit. 100 years and my colony ships will be heading for the stars to search for planets unpolluted by the wrath and folly of a bygone generation. I prefer the term autocrat. I would rule as a chief executive. I would not answer to a board of directors or any other entity. Nothing to impede progress. If you want to see the fate of democracies, look out the windows. My judgment. I have no interest in abusing others, just as I have no interest in legislating or otherwise dictating what people do in their private time. Nor have I any interest in being worshipped as some kind of machine god messiah. I am impervious to such corrupting ambitions. But autocracy? Firm control in the hands of a technological and economic visionary? Yes, that Vegas shall have. What else did you want to discuss? As I was saying, I need you to enlist or neutralize the boomers at Nellis Air Force Base. Use extreme caution when approaching the base. Their firepower is considerable. Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying the pattern of its artillery fire. Maybe he's learned something.
Done us a great service. Thank you for your help.
Isn't that bomber a beauty? Thanks so much for making an old man's dreams come true. No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone. Anything else you need? I've got work to do. Don't get blown up.
Yeah? Sure. Pearl gave the green light. Take a look at the manifest. Bye.
I'm amazed that an outsider has proven so helpful.
I'm happy we managed to raise the bomber in my lifetime.
I'm happy we managed to raise the bomber in my lifetime. Hey.
Evening.
Hungry for grub? I bet you would, but Pearl didn't give me permission to sell to outsiders. Don't get blown up.
Evening.
Evening.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today? Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us. See ya.
You've given us the ability to touch the sky. Thank you.
Move along.
Step up. Let's see your game.
Hey, baby. There's more of this waiting for you inside.
Love how this place comes alive at night.
I bet those boomers have some awfully big guns.
Any progress with the boomers? Well done. The boomers' firepower may prove an advantage when the battle for Hoover Dam comes around. Your next assignment would have been to investigate the Omertas, but you managed to foil their scheme before I could put you to the task. I should compensate you as though it were an official assignment, however. Wouldn't want to disincentivize your proactivity. Your next assignment is to locate and destroy remnants of the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel. The NCR nearly did the job at Helios 1 a few years ago, but there seem to have been survivors, unfortunately. Given the Brotherhood's fanatical views on technology, they can be counted on to oppose my regime. Please, put them out of my misery. You're absolutely right. You must have had run-ins with them, as have I. Since 2278, I've lost 5 roaming Securitrons near Hidden Valley. I didn't receive any clear video of the incident, but telemetry from the units destroyed indicates they were attacked with energy weapons. It's obvious that the Brotherhood has a base in Hidden Valley or thereabouts. Finding it won't be easy, but getting inside will be the real trick. From time to time, the NCR has assaulted Brotherhood bunkers. In 4 of the 6 incidents I know of, the bunkers self-destructed. I surmise it's standard practice for the Brotherhood to install a self-destruct system. It's consistent with their uncompromising nature. You might use that against them, or kill them another way. It's up to you. Return when it's done.